Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Jamie with Identity Theft Consultants and here to do a short presentation on your legal and identity theft benefits brought to you through your employer. Okay, so let's get right into it. Hopefully you have a placemat brochure handy, whether it's via your email or you have a physical copy in front of you that you got from your HR director. The first benefit I'm going to talk to you about is this bottom piece, the identity theft piece of it. You have access to a full restoration identity theft service, that third bullet point down. If you hear me say nothing else at all, that's what I really want you to hone into on this benefit. You have a licensed investigator there to go to bat for you to put your life back together in the event you're hit by this horrific crime called identity theft. Now there is a lot more to it. As you can see in the lower left-hand corner of your placemat brochure, there's credit, which we think a lot of times, we think of our credit cards, people stealing money from us, people stealing out of our bank accounts, opening credit cards in our name. The scanners, the skimmers, that's all relevant in regards to identity theft and what's going on. But it is a lot more than that. As you can see, there's driver's license fraud. There's somebody working in your name, somebody filing taxes in your name through the Social Security identity theft, medical identity theft, somebody having procedures done in your name. All really lumps back into character criminal, which can cause you havoc in your life. Which also deals with somebody opening credit cards and driving in your name, can really be a problem and cause a lot of havoc in your life. But there's so many different features and benefits to this. You can monitor a number of things. You can pull up your credit score. There's a number of different features that you can see in your brochure that goes down, many bells and whistles. To basically monitor your credit to see if there's any credit cards being opened or things being pulled in your name. Definitely a benefit, but really what it boils down to is the restoration piece. We can have a smoke alarm in our house and it's going to get us out because of the fire, but we all have homeowners insurance in case that horrific fire does come. It's going to replace and put your house back together. This product is the same thing. In the event that horrific crime called identity theft happens, not only do we monitor, we're going to do the restoration piece for you. So as you can see in the lower right-hand corner, there's an individual price for the identity theft and there's a family price. Individual, obviously just covering you. The family price covering you, your spouse, significant other, and dependent kids up to the age of 26. Just know on your child from age 18 up to 26, it's going to do the restoration piece. They're not going to have the monitoring piece of it, but nonetheless, they have the most powerful piece is the restoration. So hopefully you see the value in the identity theft. You can choose the cost, is going to be right there for per pay period, whether that be 12, 24, 26, 52 deductions. That'll be per pay period for you. Next piece we're going to talk about is the legal plan. Having access to the legal system, which is the top piece of your brochure. The first area we're going to talk about is preventive. Having access to the legal system, giving your family affordable access to a law firm, be able to call an attorney, call a law firm, not just an attorney. You're able to call a law firm and have access to several different attorneys based in different areas of law to give your family the access and know what it can't do in regards to your legal rights. Toll-free telephone consultation. Being able to call an attorney, know what you can't do. 24/7 access for emergency situations. Not everything happens from 8 to 5. You're going to be arrested or detained for certain situations, maybe identity theft or different areas. You're able to call an attorney 24/7, know what you can't do, might keep you out of jail. Letters and phone calls written and made on your behalf. Being able to call a law firm and have them review a document before you sign something. I can tell you a little short story on one of our clients. His kid was going to attend college. They go down, find a home, have his documents. They talk to the landlord. They get the lease agreement, come home. They have the attorneys review it. And it so happened in the state of Minnesota, after the law firm reviewed it, it's an illegal document. He went back to the landlord after having the attorneys review it, and lo and behold, here he's been using this lease for 10 years and he's never been questioned. So how many times do we sign something we don't even know what we're signing? Another story in regards to myself having a letter written on my behalf, being able to call the law firm after I get home from a fishing trip on Lake of the Woods, happened to be up close to Canada. I get home, and 3 weeks later my cell phone bill is $750. I proceed to call the cell phone company to find out that they say I was in Canada. Well, I told them I wasn't in Canada. After going back and forth and not getting anywhere, I get off the phone, I call the law firm. The law firm says, send me their bill. I send them my bill. They review it and ask if they call me back after a few hours and ask if they can write a letter on my behalf. They fire off a letter, and then lo and behold, about 4 days later, I get a call, goofy number on my phone. I said, hello, this is Jamie. Well, then, Mr. Doucette, this is so-and-so from the legal department. We're just calling to apologize in regards to what happened with your cell phone bill. After going through it, they had said that there was a misunderstanding when I was talking to their customer service, and lo and behold, that I should just throw my bill away. Well, after a short conversation with them, I even said, even the $200 I normally pay you, yes, throw your whole bill away. We see you're a long-standing customer and we want to keep you happy. I happen to say, thanks, I'm glad you see it my way. But it's all because I had the power of being able to call my law firm, and I never got a bill for that. Again, it's having that ability to call a law firm, knowing what your legal rights are, and giving you that power back. Legal documents reviewed, as I said, buying, selling, leasing, renting anything. We have a lot of land people that lease or rent apartments and houses and end up getting a lot of their damage deposit back after having the attorneys write a letter because otherwise they wouldn't get it back. Access to all kinds of legal forms online, and again, just having that ability to call a law firm. Second benefit, feature in that benefit I'm going to talk about is estate, will, a healthcare directive, and power of attorney. I can go on and great deal of what a huge benefit this is. Being able to have that will, it's the last love letter for your family, ladies and gentlemen. Where do you want your stuff to go? Where do you want your house, your land, your cars, whatever that may be, that special roasting pan? You can choose where you want your things to go, and I highly recommend, so your family doesn't have to fight and bicker and go in detail over your stuff. You can choose where it goes. A healthcare directive. I could go in great detail what a powerful piece this is after losing my mom and having this in place. You get to choose. Your family doesn't have to pull in either direction of what to do, and what you may or may not want, whether you told somebody or not. This piece alone is such a huge benefit. And then power of attorney, you can choose who you want to handle your funds after the fact, after something happens, or if you become incapacitated and you're not able to take care of your own piece. So huge benefit. A will, healthcare directive, and power of attorney for you and your spouse or significant other. Very powerful. Motor vehicle coverage, just saying a get out of jail free card, but if you get a traffic violation, if it happens to be defendable, they will go to court for you. There's many other features in there as well. There's lawsuit and IRS audit protection, so you find yourself being sued or Uncle Sam, make sure you're paying enough. You have a bank of hours to take care of on either of those. And then family coverage, just like the identity theft, you have access, your kids would have access up to the age of 26, going to college full-time. This is a nationwide plan, so you have coverage in all 50 states, to access to a law firm in each state and multiple law firms in many states. So you and your spouse and your kids would have access under the family coverage. And then a 25% discount is in things that we can't protect you from. We can't sell you an illegal legal plan. So you would have access at a discounted rate if you found yourself drinking and driving or things of that nature. Would fall under the discounted rate. You can see, just like the identity theft, in the lower piece here, individual family coverage. When you do bundle it on the family side, you can see you get it at a great discount. So I highly encourage to put a full fence of protection around you for identity theft and access to the legal system. Moving right along. When you enroll in the identity theft or the legal plan, you're going to also have access to the member perks. If you enroll in the identity theft, you're going to download the identity theft app. If you enroll in the legal plan, you're going to enroll in the legal plan app. And you'll get either of them via email. Download those to your smartphone, and through each of those apps you're going to have access to a Member Perks discount program. We have many people that save tons of money through this program. You can save way more than the cost of your membership. You just have to use it. So I encourage you to set up your own portal through the Member Perks once you enroll in either of the programs or both. Discounts on automobiles, apparel, going out to eat, hotels, airfare, your cell phone bill, discounts on a number of things. Highly encourage you to get it set up, get your own program. You can access it through either of the apps. Okay, moving right along into the enrollment piece. Hopefully you have enrollment form in front of you. If not, you could be doing it via electronic, which is fine as well. On the one page, I happen to have a one-page application, or you have a two-page application. You're just going to choose up at the top which plans you want, individual, family, or both. Just choose which ones you want. Obviously today's date, and then I only need the last 4 of your social. We don't need all your information. Your information, your address, your date of birth. Your co-applicant's information is going to be your spouse or your significant other. Then your cell phone or home phone number. Most of us just have cell phone numbers. You can put that down. Your email, it preferably would be your personal email address, because that's where you're going to get the information to download the legal app or the identity theft app, and all the pertinent information for both of the plans. Your signature, there's going to be 2 places to put your signature. One for us, and then one at the bottom part of the app for your employer, your payroll, or your HR representative. Dependent information is going to be your dependent kids. If they're on your health insurance, they're more than likely dependent upon you. So then they're also qualified up to 26. If they're 26 or above, obviously not the case. But if they're under 26, that would be a part of it. You can put your occupation, your company information. If you do have any questions, you can reach out to our office. That's in the upper right-hand corner of the placemat brochure. Our office number, our email, and you can reach out with any questions that you have. Tara will be in the office and she can take care of even that. So hopefully you see the value in the legal and the identity theft plan, and you can put a full fence of protection around you and your family.